their neck out on the line to you to die in a nest of goblins. Is that not murder?
Yeah.
I saw you turn around and freeze one of your own kind. I saw a guy that was talking to himself my entire time driving the caravan, explaining his backstory to me unprompted. Then, whenever I tried to slip away, I knocked out a goblin that was going to attack y'all. He was knocked out. Y'all are perfectly fine. Then y'all start obsessing over where I went. I don't think I'm in the wrong here. I'm not, if y'all want to go after the goblins, if y'all want to pursue that, I'm not stopping you. I'm just...
Are you going toward town or away?
Toward town.
Okay. All right.
What is the end game for Cassandra?
Yeah, I don't.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
I'm gonna say we need to. No, we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Real quick recap. Sorry about the live stream. StreamYard went down. Don't know why. Worldwide, just gone. But we're here. We're live. We got Shaye, Chance, Will. Why don't we just do a brief? You guys are just brief your characters real quick. So we'll go with Tarun.
Brief.
Your character, class, and then we'll just dive right back in.
Paladin, ASMR, green eyes, gold hue, brown long hair, tall. I don't know. Has a scar on his cheek. Just added that. It's going down the side of his face. And yeah, that's it. Almost murdered a goblin, but Will stopped him from murdering a goblin. The whole thing. Sorry, okay.
Merc.
Yeah. So Merc is about 3 foot tall. He is a goblin, green skin, pointy ears. He wears a very oversized hat. It looks like it may not have even been his hat originally. He keeps it stuffed down tight over his ears so that he can maybe blend in a little bit better than otherwise. He also currently has a raven familiar, which is doing laps around the woodland. And he is a wizard. He prefers using cold magic than anything else.
Cassandra.
And
Cassandra is a failed member of the Waterdeep Thieves Guild. She tried to be a thief. She was pretty good at it, but whenever she had to assassinate someone for the Thieves Guild, she said no, and she tried to leave the Thieves Guild. Her best friend in the Thieves Guild was assigned to kill her because she's leaving the guild. Took one of her eyes. She signed on to this caravan. She thought the 2 guys she was assigned with were whack, and she absconded from her. She said, job number 1, no. Job number 2, no. But who knows what the future
Brand new player of D&D, splitting from the party. Rule number 1, don't split the party. So, recap. This adventuring crew started their adventuring career in a very classic way, in a tavern. They met a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, who is hiring them to escort some supplies from Neverwinter up north, the big city, to a small little rough and tumble settlement of Fandolin, a mining town. And you guys hit up the road and veered off onto the trail toward Fandolin. A couple days travel south, beautiful weather, wonderful, no problems, no issues. You got ambushed by goblins. And beforehand, you noticed 2 dead horses blocking the road. And after you guys survived the goblin fray, you recognize that the horses belonged to Gundren Rockseeker and his bodyguard. And you also notice the map case that he was holding is empty and by one of the dead horses. So you guys have now kept one of the goblins alive. And Cassandra has left due to, I don't know.
To pursue a whole new career.
Yeah.
And become a town in a baker.
Another failed prospect.
You guys are now, you've learned that there's a hideout of goblins who potentially have Gundren Rockseeker and his bodyguard kept there. And you're making your way into the forest. At least Tarun and Merc are making their way into the forest. And Cassandra is walking on the trail in the forest. What side of the forest are you on?
On the left side from where the caravan was.
Okay.
But can she get turned around? Can I volunteer to have bad orientation?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
go right ahead.
Yeah.
So you guys are being led, Tarun and Merc are being led by one of the little goblins who's roped up.
Our little buddy Goob.
Yeah, little Goob.
Goob.
And yeah, you guys follow suit. And I don't know, I'd say 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour. Just kind of weaving in between the brush. In
Can I
between
ask,
trees.
do I get the impression that he is taking us by a direct route, or does it feel like he's sort of meandering intentionally?
Make an insight check.
Okay, I'm not great at that. That is a 10.
Okay. He seems very trustworthy and looks pretty normal.
Okay, well, it's my first
you haven't run
goblin
into
to goblin
any
interaction.
You haven't run into any traps yet. And you do, though, you hear something off the beaten trail, kind of off away from the direction that you guys are headed.
Okay.
You hear kind of this like squawking sound.
That's frightening.
I hide.
But it's yeah, it's off to the side.
Yeah, I immediately hide.
Can I get any sort of inclination as to what this thing is? I want to keep my hand on Goob.
Yeah.
And I want to grab it. I want to grab him real tight, squeeze his shoulder, whisper, shh.
You
So creepy.
And then I want to see if I can deduce that there's any, what this thing is making this noise.
Make a, I don't know, perception or survival check.
Okay.
Up to you.
One or the other?
Yeah, one or the other.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry, my sheet loaded. Okay. Perception or survival. They are equal. Sweet. Okay. Here we go. Big money. Actually. Naughty 20.
Okay. It sounds like it's hurt.
Oh.
And it doesn't sound as old or as like adult. It sounds like a youth noise.
Can I like creep towards it?
Over there.
Yeah. You creep toward it. And it's through the brush. You recognize maybe not recognize. I don't know if you've seen this before, either of you, but you see purple feathers, little cub, little owlbear cub trapped in a hunting trap.
Perfect. We have to save it.
Yeah. Merc isn't good with not helping.
And
we have to save it.
You have kind of, in your frightened, frantic, just getting out of there, getting away from the party, you don't know where you're headed. And you hear this squawking.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a couple familiar humanoid shapes.
Oh God, these guys. No, I'm kidding. Wait, I don't.
We're trying
Familiar humanoid shapes. Like I kind of get the sense of who they are.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, oh wait, that's the
guys that try to abandon.
No intention to reignite this party, but I am concerned for the squawking I hear, so I go to investigate.
Okay. Yeah, you continue on through, zipping through trees, and you kind of hide behind a tree and kind of peek, and you see a baby bear cub, purple feathers, but with the face of an owl and the beak of an owl. And
Cassandra sees this, and she knows deep in her soul that her calling is to be a veterinarian. and that she wants to.
You sound like a college kid that's just kind of like doesn't really know what they want to do. Graduation. It's like, you know what? Maybe I want to go to law school. You know.
Exactly. She feels deep connection to this little critter.
Okay.
And she goes to help it.
Okay. And you guys see Cassandra come out of nowhere to approach this little baby cub. And as you're approaching it, it's and
Nice
it's trying to get away from you, but then it's yanking its leg further into the, aggravating it in the trap.
I'm going to go over and try and help as well.
Why don't you both, whoever wants to do it,
I have
together you guys could do an animal handling check to kind of calm it down.
Okay.
Group animal handling check.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how we go about that. Usually I just allow someone to roll with advantage.
I go 7.
You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have nothing to add to it.
Okay.
Wait, do we roll animal handling too for trying to help it, or is it just one person?
I'd say we do. Why don't you just roll?
Word.
So I roll 2.
If you want, if you're helping, or are you keeping track of the little goblin?
I did roll, but I didn't know if I was doing it for, or I got a natural 1.
I got a 19 for animal handling.
19. Yeah, you
with a different dice.
You're light-footed, and you approach the owlbear and use a gentle touch to calm it down, and its squawks are less painful and more gentle and muted. And as you calm it down, who would like to try to get it out of its trap?
I actually think I could be pretty effective at that.
Yeah, I'll swap with Tarun, and I'll hold on to our little goob.
Okay.
As soon as we swap over, though, I'm going to take my little dagger out and just sort of hold it, pointed at Goob, because I'm not anywhere near as but like Tarun could just like yank it up in the air. I'm probably shorter than this guy.
Well, with the hat, you're taller.
Oh,
yeah, the hat makes you tall.
That's what the hat's for.
Roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I should be the one doing that then.
I think
I
could have done that.
Cassandra, do you want to do that?
I thought it was survival.
Also, do I notice Goob from whenever I knocked him?
It's funny. I rolled that 20.
You definitely noticed it, but you're more focused on that.
Right.
I rolled a nat 20, even though I don't think it was.
Oh,
it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
We're all kind of rolling dice, and we're like, "Oh yeah, we'll do." Oh.
Well, I thought maybe it was going to be a survival, so I was like, "All right, I'll roll."
No, my bad.
No, you're good.
I'm thinking sleight of hand because the trap is already activated. And
yeah, that makes sense.
It's like deactivating a trap kind of check.
Okay. Yeah, I would be the worst person for that.
So should I roll?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, let me see what my modifier is.
I should have stuck over there and done it. I've got like plus.
Oh, my modifier is great. My
Oh.
modifier is great. I just got to get a
natural 1.
15 plus 7, 22.
Yeah, you are able to calm this baby owlbear down and gently crack open
its skull.
Not hurting anyone, and it kind of gets out of its spot and shuffles out and kind of limps.
Oh,
Mama Bear is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I was just thinking this is where Mama Bear turns up and just absolutely mauls one of us.
We're screwed. Cassandra, what happened? You just disappeared?
I turn to the owlbear and I pick it up. I don't even respond to Torun.
So rude.
And I feel like I am the mama bear. I feel an intense bond with this owlbear.
You've gone from like,
and then I turn to Torun and I say, "Oh yeah, I'm not part of the caravan anymore. I quit."
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We should probably also head in the same direction, just in case its mother comes around and you need our help. So why don't we head towards the? Oh, we lost Thomas. All right. Well,
how does that even? I guess we just
he
sit
could
tight.
he could reload it. Yeah, we'll sit
Yeah.
tight. I'm pretty sure he gets in no matter what.
So
Am I
There we
the
go.
one that left?
You're back.
Yeah.
I thought the server shut down again. All right, so where are you going?
Yeah, Cassandra.
Oh, where am I going?
Tarun was just pointing out that walking off with a baby owl bear in the middle of the woods might, not be so great if Mama Bear turns up without any backup around you.
I look at these two gentlemen. I look at Tarun. I look at Merc the Goblin, and I say, I guess I'll tag along with them until we figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well,
Very
we're gonna get you paid.
reluctantly. This is a very temporary situation.
Listen, Cassandra. We do this job. We get your money, and you can go pursue whatever it is you want to do.
I'm gonna
We'll leave
open
you
my
alone
clinic
after this.
for owlbears.
Sure,
gonna-
you're going to
I'm
open an
gonna-
Owlbell clinic.
I'm going to point at Tarun, and I'm just going to whisper into my hand while casting message. As soon as this person gets injured, I'm not helping them. I'm just letting you know. Like, I used my 1 health potion on you. I made the right choice. This one,
Thank
they
you, by
can
the way.
die.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
more than welcome.
You see
just,
me
you
mumbling,
know-
Cassandra?
Yeah, Tarun's
You're like,
just
why is he
mumbling
saying
to
thank
himself
you?
again, and you're just like, why did I make this decision? So you guys press on with the owl bear.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not letting it out of my sight.
You're
So you're
are
nurturing
you
it.
holding it? Are you?
As a gesture of good faith, I will use another lay on hands point, or what is
Yes.
Okay.
Tarun.
it? Yeah, lay on hands.
So Cassandra, you're carrying the owl bear.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys make your way in, further in, and thankfully, you guys have intimidated this little goblin.
Goob.
He has you steer clear of various traps. There looks to have been a bed of leaves on the ground that could have been a pit trap, a snare trap up in the trees, and after a while, the sun sets, and you guys come to a clearing, and you see that cave with a couple goblins standing outside of it. And there's a stream that makes its way into the cave. And then the
Okay.
little goblin guy, little goob, he's just like, that's it.
Thank you, Poop.
That's
Goob.
goop. It's very
His name's
rude to
Goob.
call him poop.
How do you
Good job.
say how do you say help over here in Goblin?
I can speak. What do you mean? You
If
can't
you-
speak Goblin?
No.
All right.
That's what he says.
Cool. Yeah, I suppose maybe it was wrong of me to assume that you can
So
speak
it's like
Goblin.
turn to Cassandra for the first time and be like, thank you.
So how you do it is you say help, and then I say that all in Goblin.
Okay. So I have a spell where I can make a sound or a thing appear 30 foot away from me.
Right.
I think if we go up nearish to the entrance to that cave and I cast it away from us and the entrance to that cave, then those two guards will go over that way. And then Cassandra and we could all sneak in past the guards. They don't know. Then they come back like, hey, who was that shouting? I don't know. We never found out. Maybe it was the wind. I don't know. But either way, they leave. We go in. None's the wiser. What do you think?
I would have to take my chainmail off if we want to do this
That's a
And-
strange
and
way to
post
start
it.
a fight.
and post
but
it
okay.
somewhere. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna fight.
I don't know, but like, if just in case, like maybe don't be naked.
I mean, I'm just much less sneaky if I have my chainmail on.
Oh,
Yeah. So the odds of having a fight go up significantly.
I don't have anything to help with that.
And the little goblin guy, he's just like, yeah, there's like 12 or so goblins in there.
12 goblin.
I immediately cast Mage Armor.
How long does that last?
As soon as I hear that, I'm like, okay, boop.
How long does that
Yeah.
last?
8 hours.
Okay, cool. Let me update your. So that's 15,
16.
16.
All right. Cassandra,
Yes.
how about this? I'll pay you an additional 1 gold on top of the stuff that we get. There are people in there that are going to die if we don't help them.
Yeah,
You want to
will
be
basically
save
killing them.
lives? Yeah, let's
But
do a
there are
quick
goblins
conversation
that
before
will
Alec.
die if we do help them.
Yeah,
No?
but what you got to understand is these goblins are killing so many people, horses, owlbears. They're killing owlbears.
Oh, whoa. They're killing owlbears?
They are.
Okay.
Is this where we find out that Cassandra's going to multi-class into druid?
Yeah,
This like a one-level rogue, the rest druid.
I will kill every goblin, starting with that one, and I point at
Yeah.
Merc.
they listen. They just
No, you won't. I will end you. Don't try it.
they kill all the owlbear. They're trying to wipe out owlbear population.
What?
I know. That's what
Okay.
the trap was.
So the
It's true.
goblin set that trap on the owlbear.
Yes.
All right, Cassandra gets ready.
All right, we're gonna Cassandra, you're the sneakiest of us. Do you want to try and sneak up there, see what you can see, get a better lay of the cave, and maybe we can get an idea of what's going on in terms of
Are you going to
the
throw
map we need to find.
the voice, Merc?
I'm going to wait until we know for sure what the plan is. But yeah, if Cassandra is going to
So-
be going into the cave before then, I'll do the
Right now,
Mara-
there's a clearing. There's not really any,
Oh, okay.
like, you guys are at the precipice of, like,
Yeah.
the end of this forest on the other side of the stream.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And on the other side of the stream are 2 goblins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, in that
So-
case, as just before Cassandra does whatever Cassandra's going to do, that's when I'll do the help, come over here, there's a person, but in goblin 30 foot, in the opposite
You're going to do that
direction.
before Cassandra goes in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you go ahead and do that. Those guys, they instantly react. Are you throwing it upward toward the stream or on the other side of the stream?
Let's say the other side of the stream, because I feel like that'll be more, we'll know,
Okay.
know when they come back, because it'll be noisier.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Those 2 goblins kind of chatting about, messing around, and then they hear this echoing in goblin of help, and they react, and they both just bolt in that direction.
Cool.
Am I still sneaking off to?
And Thomas
we
leaves.
lost.
Because they both just sneak off in that direction, and so do I.
He became one with them.
He's just real DM.
Cassandra finds the
Max, I don't
spiritual-
know what's going on.
You're
I
a
have-
method actor.
He left with the goblins.
yeah, they just bolt.
That's perfect.
I have really good internet. I don't know what's going on here. So
StreamYard.
those goblins dip, and
Yep.
the coast is clear right now. You guys move in.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Bit by
Yeah.
bit, you guys go. Boom,
We'll take
boom,
Goob with us. Goob, and as we're doing this, I want to like whisper to Goob, like, Goob, hey, listen, I don't know if how do you feel about the way they were treating you, your old tribe?
Oh,
You know, we have a goblin. They what?
They call me Poop.
Oh, that's terrible. See, we have a
Little
goblin.
lady friend here called me Poop. I'm
Oh no,
really
no.
sad.
I'm not their
No.
friend. I'm not his friend.
Listen, Cassandra's a very complicated person. But here's what I'm thinking, Goob.
It's really rude and mean.
Yeah,
I've been in this tribe for months, and all I
Yeah.
get called is Poop.
Oh, by all of them. All right, yeah. So
All
here's
of
what I'm
them.
thinking. Here's what I'm thinking, Goob. I'm thinking maybe we turn another page and we kind of put that life behind us, and now you're with us. Yeah, page is like in a journal or a book or it's like a piece of paper. You can't
I
read it,
tell
okay.
Goob, if you help us out, I'll give you this gold tooth that I found.
in his pocket, dude.
You found my missing tooth?
That was your missing.
This is a tooth I found. Well, how would you know if it's your gold tooth? What would make you think that?
I don't know. He kind of smirks a little bit, and you notice he's missing a tooth.
Oh my god, Goob! It doesn't look as bad as you think, but I think it looks fine.
Thanks. You're really nice.
Yeah.
So I see an empty tooth hole, and I've got this gold tooth. So if you help us out, Poop, you can get this gold tooth.
Did you call me Poop again?
Goob, sorry.
Just don't call me Poop again, and I'll help.
I'll untie Goob.
Okay. Where's my sword?
Oh, you're gonna have to just be sneaky here. In fact, actually, if you wouldn't mind, is there a way you can go in and kind of get a lay of the land, come out and talk to us, and
I have an idea. I'm just as Torin's saying that, I'm just going to get my ravens calm down and be like, here, this, and I'm going to put it on Goob's shoulder. This is your new buddy.
So many new friends.
Go in the cave with your new buddy and make sure, because sorry, what?
Okay.
Okay, because I'm just going to say to Torin, because I can look through the raven's eyes. We don't need him to tell us anything. I don't trust
him. You look through the raven's eyes real quick, just a quick little snippet. You just see this weird, like, fisheye of this close-up of this goblin. It's
video.
Nightmarish.
Perfect. This is going to be great.
Gosh. All right.
Yeah, well,
makes his way in. It's dark.
I think ravens have dark vision. I think this is a terrible idea.
He steers clear of these steps immediately to the right. Steers clear of that room. And he makes his way up further into the cave, following the stream. There's a little path by the stream.
Yep.
Goes up some of these steps. And he sees a couple goblins overlooking standing on a bridge. And they're kind of talking in goblin, like, "Oh, like, where have you been? Like, hey, where have you been? We did an ambush and well, we lost some men, but it's okay. We got them. And I made a friend." And
I'll just have the raven just like give a big ah.
Yeah, and Goob makes his way up the stairs, up on top of the bridge. He kind of climbs up on the bridge, and you see the bridge goes. There's basically a hallway to the right and a hallway to the left. I'm going to say you didn't really tell him which way to go, and kind of he'll go to the left, and kind of follows this curving, hallway. It's all cave, and there's a flickering of torchlight and camp light at this opening that he approaches, and he sees a handful of goblins dancing around this campfire. A bunch of
like whispering to these guys what's going on. It's like, yeah, they're like dancing around a campfire. I think I really don't. I don't want to watch Goob dance.
No, we need to get him to get all of them out of there.
I can't talk through the raven.
Dang
it. There is.
You need to help that. He's helping.
There is, just a bunch of bed rolls, and it looks stinky in here. And there looks to be like a spit, like looming up above the campfire, like they're about to cook something. And on the left side of this cavern here, there's steps leading up to this kind of landing. And standing atop this landing looks to be some sort of overseer goblin. And he's standing over an unconscious human body. And the goblins kind of react to Goob, and they're like, "Hey, it's Poop! Hey, Poop! Where you run away from the fight again, huh?" And he's just kind of quiet.
All right, we got to go kill all these things.
Yeah, it looks like there's the human guard is still alive, maybe, and they're roasting something. And I remember earlier, Goob said they were going to eat the dwarf. So
I haven't roasted anything yet, but they look like they're about to prepare some food.
Okay, the guy who has our money.
I'm in here just in time, Poop. Just in time for some human, huh?
Is the human Sildar, or is this?
The human is Sildar, and the dwarf is Gundren Rockseeker.
Okay. Well, the dwarf's our boss. They're going to eat the human first. We got time.
Oh, I don't want to kill anyone. Oh, let them eat the human. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, pick a lane. Right. We need to go.
You see, Goob just sits in the corner by his bedroll, and he kind of looks, kind of like underneath his pillow. He's got a little chest.
We should have asked him to recruit other people.
He unlocks it, and there's like, some crude drawings of like him and his family, and a couple couple bits and baubles of like, some rocks that have carvings in them and some copper.
Aw.
And he's just kind of sitting there, cross-legged. And the other goblins are like, "Oh, what are you doing, huh? You looking at you precious picture of your family, huh? They're not here anymore. We're your family, huh?" And then the goblin overseer on top of the landing, like, "Hey, pipe it down, huh? We're all family here.
I'm just gonna
We
have
work together, huh? Leave poop alone, okay?"
Dang it.
Well, that's the scene you get.
Yeah, I'm just relaying this to these guys and just like, we need to.
We're gonna fight. What are we gonna fight?
Dude.
10 goblins?
So there's
I don't
about.
know. I mean, I can't talk to Goob through the Raven, so
I'm saying we get Cassandra to sneak in.
So there are
that's a good move.
5 goblins around the fire, and there's one goblin standing on the landing.
Okay.
And then
So
you've got Goob sitting in the corner.
Looking around, is there any sign of animal tracks, owlbear in particular,
Not in this
area?
in the Thieves Guild, I didn't really fit in that much. So I'm looking at Poop here, and I feel a little bit of empathy for Poop. And I don't like how they're talking to him. So I hand Torun my owlbear, and I say, "Watch over this little guy. If he dies, you die."
Right.
And then I sneak in to attack some goblins. It's go time.
Okay, so you're going in. What about you guys?
I take the owlbear. I'm like, I don't exactly know what to do with this.
What are you trying to do here?
I will put it in my backpack and have it peek out the top.
I love that. I love that so much.
adorable.
Yeah, you.
I can feel like I'm strong enough.
It is gonna kind of hurt the owlbear a little bit, just because its little leg is.
I did a little healing on.
Oh,
it.
you did? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then that'll suffice. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you put it back there, kind of like a dad at
I
Disney.
go, hang on, and it. Give a little kiss on there. Right. You are currently filling the role of my dog that was murdered by the Dwarf War Savings family. I think maybe not. I don't know.
Make an animal handling check with advantage because
with advantage.
Lay on hands.
Okay, that's an 12.
Okay, yeah, it likes you a little bit.
All right.
It's able to just calm down. It's not
Okay.
It's not gonna snip your ear off.
Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah, and then I'll move in beside Cassandra, and I think the goal here is for me to be able to sneak up and get a surprise attack. If I know that I don't have that as an actual ability, but to try and advantageously position myself to get a strike on one of these goblins once we have an idea.
So you guys still have to make your way into the cave. And
Yeah, we need to go up the stairs, over the bridge, hallway to the left, round the curving one, into the opening, and then we've got the big gobbo and a whole bunch of other minion-y ones in there too.
Oh, perfect.
So I'll say let's do marching order. Who is going first? Who's leading the way?
Cassandra.
I'm going. Yeah.
I think Cassandra's already gone.
Yeah, I'll be second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely sneaking. Regardless of whether Torun's sneaking or not, I'm definitely creeping and sneaking as best I can.
Creeping and sneaking.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a creepy
Deal.
old goblin.
So why don't we all do stealth checks?
Okay.
This is not going to be good. This is a
Yes,
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Shame up. Yeah.
2 5s. So that's
25.
I got an unnatural 20. Rolled
Okay.
17.
I'd say those are helpful to you, Tarun. So we'll kind of grade it on the curve.
Nice.
2 kids got an A, 1 guy got an F.
Perfect.
Teacher will give you
Group
guys.
grade, we did okay.
2 5s is pretty impressive.
That's quite impressive. You do not hear Cassandra's feet at all, even stepping through the water. Just nothing. Might as well not even be there at that point.
Creepy.
As you guys make your way on the little path by the stream, you do see this cavern, these steps leading up. Like right as you enter the cave, there's this cavern right here to the right. And you hear, but
I'm like that immediately. I'm like, nope. Little dude didn't like this one. We go straight past.
Okay, you guys keep moving.
We can unlock
Goob
it.
was clearly not a fan. We
Just
fucking broke right.
before the steps and the bridge,
Yep.
there is another little kind of almost like a cave-in. Like this used to be a connecting hallway that you can climb over. And over the rocks, you do see that flickering of campfire light. So you could climb over this kind of cave-in and maybe connect to that other connecting hallway that leads into the room that you're going into, that you want to go into.
I feel like if we start making our way up a rock slide, we're going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah, probably.
I won't.
No, you might not. To be fair, you if you get up there with your bow, that might be great.
I get up there with my bow.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
All right, what's my acrobatics modifier?
Does it with a backflip. Parkour.
Natty 1 plus 3, 4.
I saw it coming.
You can use your inspiration if you'd like.
I use my inspiration.
Okay.
So I roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that coming.
17 plus 3, 20.
Yeah.
Audi 20.
You're hesitant, but bit by bit, you use your light feet and you get right up there on the top of it, and you're able to get over.
Sweet. Can I take aim at any of the goblins? Are they within my eyesight?
Right now, the hallway kind of curves.
Okay.
But you do see that, warm campfire light and the casting of shadows on the cavernous wall.
Okay. Can I do a perception check?
I mean, if you're trying to, right now you're hugging the wall, because if you step it in the middle, you'll look right in.
Okay.
So you can do a quick little peek and peek back. You do see it's the same situation. You see that campfire light that Merc was describing through his familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You see 5 goblins kind of messing around, arguing.
Making fun of
What
poop.
do you see right now?
Good old fashioned mess around.
Can I make my way through the bend in the hallway?
Yeah, real quick. Tarun, Merc, what are you guys doing? Or do you guys want to attempt to climb over that, or try to make your way to climb up on the bridge that potentially has
I feel like we're better off going. I feel like we're better off going on the bridge. I mean, if we hit them from 2 angles, they will have to separate to get at us. I feel like we'd be able to meet up with each other quicker than they could get to us.
Yeah, I'll stay with Merc and I'll go to the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way. Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Try and
Why
get
don't
out
we
of there.
Just as a quick thought, if it suddenly kicks off, and the goblins start like coming at us or something, I'm just gonna have my familiar just go immediately at the face of the big goblin guy.
The overseer?
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah,
Oops.
yeah.
You're gonna have your familiar go after the
Just
big ball?
beeline it straight for his face, just so that he's, who's gonna be able to give orders when they've got a raven pecking at their eyes?
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you make stealth checks, you two, Merc and Tarun?
Okay, that's not terrible.
This is where it all falls apart.
An 8.
Plus.
Please be a 20. Please be a 20. Please be a 20.
I got an 18, so I 21.
Naughty 21.
You are stealthy enough, but the clanking of the metal, but then the squawking, and then the echoing of the bigger squawk.
Oh, I forgot you have an owlbear backpack.
The cave. They're kind of, the little baby owlbear is now kind of fixated behind you guys. As you guys are making your way up, you see a goblin on top of the bridge. Like, hey, what's that noise? Hey, we got two intruders. Hey,
No.
hey, hit them with it. And in that moment,
Hit them with it.
Both to make saving throws.
Okay.
My bad. Let me double check real quick with.
I am going to go and release Mother Owlbear.
I've rolled badly for the first time this game. I rolled a 4. What's sort of saving?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Nat
7.
20.
Okay.
Yes.
Merc, you guys hear this crashing water coming in from further into the cave as it just comes crashing underneath the bridge. And you are able to stand and hug the wall as the water's just kind of pushing you, and you stand your ground. Merc, you are just blown away, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as that. And you're just kind of coughing, just a mouthful of water and whatnot, and you are pushed back out of the cave.
With a nat 20, is it fair to ask if I could have, like, maybe shorten the distance of which he was knocked back, or no?
I'd say you were too busy to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say those are two separate instances with your reactions.
Okay.
And you were both trying to focus on.
Sorry, what was how much damage did I take? Sorry,
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you kind of gather yourself.
That's like half your health, right?
I have 6 hit points.
And right now you don't see anyone on top of the bridge.
Okay. I want to work back toward the owlbear squawking, and I want to try and see if I can somehow take advantage of my relationship with this baby owlbear to get this owlbear to tear apart some goblins for me in some manageable way.
Okay. Deal.
And I'm going to hide.
As you make your way back, Merc, are you hiding in the cave or in some shrubbery outside of the cave? So you're in the cave?
Oh, no, I'm definitely hiding in the cave.
Okay. Because you were pushed out of the cave due to the water.
Oh, damn. Okay. In that case, I'm going back in the cave and
you go back in. You meet up right outside of the owlbear's, prison. These steps leading up into this dark cave. You hear chain rattling and this booming squawk.
Cassandra would be so angry about this.
Yeah.
And even Cassandra, you hear that echoing through the cave. And you guys approach, you see this net cast over this owlbear, this mother owlbear. And it's kind of looking at this like kind of helpless position. It can't really push itself up as it's kind of weighed down, and it's like,
yeah, I will.
Maybe give it the baby first.
Well, yeah, I'm going to pull the flap on my backpack. I want the owlbear to come in front. I'm going to give it another lay on hands point of health in front of the mother. And then I'm going to slowly, like the red golden kind of healing waves kind of enter through the forehead of the owlbear. And then I will slowly approach the mother. I will put the baby owlbear kind of like at my side, and I will try to, is there ways for me to sort of lift this net up?
So are you putting the baby by the mom?
I I want to make sure the mom sees me gently put the having healed the baby.
And make an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay. Natural 19. I think it's a +1.
Okay.
Naughty 20.
So in this moment, they are reunited. They have, even though they have a barrier of a net between them, the baby owlbear is nuzzling, and their beaks are nuzzling, and they're kind of cooing. And the mom is fixated and focused on her baby cub. So what are you doing now?
I want to see if I can. I have a great sword. Maybe I can take that and cut away the net, or I can try to lift the net from one of the corners.
You go ahead. As they're reunited, you find a way to rip through the net and bit by bit free this owlbear. And the owlbear.
I go, hey, buddy,
And
or lady, you're very pretty.
The mom owlbear is fully just nuzzling up to the baby cub.
I'm gonna
not really
try.
focusing on you guys.
I want to try and get the mother's attention to hey, you want to get the things that stopped you? Just completely knowing that it's not understanding me.
I'm going to say it's not going to focus on any of that, but I will roll to see what it does. Okay. After a brief respite of being reunited, you see the mother kind of nuzzle the baby cub behind her. And you see a glint in the eyes of revenge.
Oh, nice.
And without even really acknowledging you guys, it just marches out of the cave. And
the baby.
The baby comes,
okay.
Both of them march out. Mama goes further into the cave complex.
I will follow.
I immediately say to Toru, I'm so glad it didn't think I was one of those goblins. Fuck.
That is a good point.
And
I was terrified with that whole. When you were doing the thing, I was like, "This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna die."
So you guys
cross my mind.
See the mama bear push through, marching in. I think we got him. Whoa. And goblin on the bridge. Mama bear jumps on the goblin on the bridge. The bridge collapses, and that goblin is no more. Mama bear is tearing into it, and immediately is just in a frenzy. Jumps onto the right side, and just starts tearing into goblins on the right side. You are not seeing this because it's pitch black.
Can I just as soon as all of that starts happening, can I just turn to Toru and just I think we should just say screw it and just follow Cassandra at this point. That.
Yeah, I'll cast light.
Way more noise than we do.
You guys climb up to where the bridge connected into the hallway.
No, I was saying if we go the way that Cassandra went.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, because if the bear's going that way and we go this way, then
where have I been this whole time? I've been just in a separate room.
You've been hiding just outside of the feeding cave.
Okay. Huh.
So all this is happening. You hear the squawking. You hear flesh ripping. Goblins just oh my God. You guys make your way back. You reunite with Cassandra. I'm gonna say
Tarun, where's the baby?
Baby's with the mom. The mom of the baby's with
both of you make a stealth check as you guys have climbed over the little fissure.
16.
Cave in. You got what?
16.
Okay.
3.
Okay. In that moment,
disadvantage every time.
In that moment, some rocks tumble out and make some noise, and you hear, "What's that?"
I do the shit. Sorry, 2 seconds. Minor illusion. I do minor illusion deeper into the cave in the opposite direction from us, again doing the help thing.
So further into the hallway away from them.
No, away from them, away from us. So that it's like
Okay.
it'll make them turn around from it. Like, oh no,
Well, so there is nowhere for you guys to hide. You guys have now climbed in. You guys are just hugging. So as a couple goblins come marching into this hallway, to this minor illusion, they see you three just standing there. That's just how the cave is. There's no real way for you guys are only hidden because you guys didn't go further in.
I get it.
You guys are just
Can I attack? Can I?
Yeah,
I attack.
Let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
That's your 20.
16 flat.
So that'll be 23 for initiative.
I got a 3.
Loving this dice.
Yeah, 16.
6.
I'm sorry. What? Who got a 16?
I got a 16.
Okay. And what'd you get, Cassandra?
6.
Okay. All right. With that, Merc, you get to go first. 2 goblins are in this very small hallway for you guys to deal with. There's like, and they get out their scimitars and they're ready to fight.
I pull the orb out of the hat. Ray of Frost.
Okay, cool. One to the left, one to the right.
Did either of those two are either of those two ones that I saw calling Goob poop?
They were all part of.
Screw it. The one on the left then.
Okay.
That is a 20. Where's my to hit?
Oh yeah, 20's gonna hit.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. And that is 4 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
Tarun, what are you doing?
I will.
Old magic just fries this one. He's still standing.
I will run in with my maul and I will take a swing at the same one.
Okay. Deal. You tower over this.
Naughty 20. I'm getting a lot of naughty 20s today.
Yep.
It's a good day for rolling.
2d6 plus, I think 3. Yes. Okay. 11 damage.
Deal. You cave this goblin's head in. Barely gets a and
Naturally.
blood everywhere. All over the cave.
The owlbear.
And,
my wife.
Guy to the right
That's Rachel.
Guy to the right's going to be like, and he's going to just kind of hit you and try to run away. The 13 to you, Merc, but you have mage armor, so
I'm on 16.
Comes in and this kind of arcane shield meets with the scimitar, and he disengages, runs into the cave, and that was his thing. And then you hear the overseer who's like, whoa, what's going on, huh? Hey, whoa, what's happening in there? What's happening out there?
Murder.
He's just gonna, you don't know what he's gonna do. And,
You speak goblin. You could have told him it's fine.
That's murder and goblin.
hey, attack him. Go, whatever's out there, go. And the guys around the campfire just start launching arrows at you guys.
Perfect.
It's an 11 misses.
So can my raven start attacking
Misses.
the overseer?
Misses. So arrows. And then they kind of clank at the end of the cave. And then, you know what? Okay. Cassandra, what are you doing?
So do we have eyes on any of those enemies, or is there just nothing in front of us?
No, there. You guys now have eyes. I mean, you just have to go further in.
So I go further in to where I go towards where the overseer is.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Would you
because
like to?
we're in a different hallway, right?
Well, you're in a hallway that connects to the opening of the cave, and you guys are
Okay,
making.
so I go towards the action.
Okay, so you see 4 goblins, one of which is the one that tried to hit Merc and run away. You see 4 of those guys. 2 of them have their scimitars out. The others have their bows out. 2 are in front of the campfire, and 2 of them are behind the campfire. And then you see the overseer on the landing with his bow, and that is going to get shot at you. An 11 that misses.
I take aim at the overseer and I shoot at him.
All right, deal.
All right.
Nice.
That's just a D20, right?
Yeah, and then add +5.
+5. 18 + 5, 23.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that
then-
hits. Yeah, roll damage. That would be a D6 +3.
So that's 6 + 3, 9.
9. Okay, cool. He's still standing. Hey, whoa, hey, let's calm down here. Everyone, we got intruders. And Goob, who is in the corner, he's just kind of overwhelmed right now. And he's going to summon courage to, he grabs a scimitar. Actually, I'm going to say he finds a dagger underneath his bedroll, and he's going to go up to one of the goblins and roll with advantage. Ooh. Okay. He's able to a goblin in the side with his dagger.
Go poop.
Gonna be 4 damage to one of the guys in the back with the bow. Oh, hey, we got a traitor in here. And there's that. So now we're at the top of.
Sorry, just I'd said that as soon as it kicked off, my raven was going to attack the.
Cool. Why don't we have that happen? My bad. That. Oof. All right. Well, then roll to attack on that.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 17 to hit with his beak.
Yeah, that hits.
For 1 whole damage.
Deal.
Flat 1.
Big time.
And that beak is trying to get at one of the eyes.
Yep.
It's missing, but it's tearing up.
He's trying his best. He'll pop out of existence. I'll have to do another rich or whatever. 10 gold.
What are you doing now?
Oh, is it me again?
Yep.
Fuck.
So you guys see
how far away? Because the overseer's on a ledge, right? Was he on a ledge?
He's on a ledge. And I'd say, he's gonna definitely be the stairs on the other side, so it's gonna take a full. I don't know. I'd say you get to him maybe. Yeah. It's a small cave.
Okay, then. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to.
Yeah, you could get to him.
Yeah, I'm getting the orb, and I'm looking at him, and I'm going to cast chromatic orb from my orb. Going with cold damage, and please hit.
So how does that spell work? You got to hit.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so I pick if I want acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder, and then I make the attack roll, and then it's 3d8 if it hits. If it doesn't hit, then it does nothing, and I've blown my last spell slot. That is a 19 plus 4, so that's going to hit.
No, that hits.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's good. This isn't so great. I rolled 2, 3, and an 8, so 13 points cold damage on the big dude, and I'm out of spell slots till I can do an arcane recovery.
Okay. Whoa! Just a bunch of this orb of cold. Is it standing there, the orb? or is it just eight?
No,
shot
no,
out?
I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at the creature that I can see within range.
Oh yeah, that it lit up the entire room of just this blue glow,
Let's go.
and it crashed into him, and he's not feeling good.
Awesome. I'm gonna immediately dip back round the corner and hide.
Okay.
Bonus action hide.
Okay.
Natural 20. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're good. You're chilling. You're in the midst of the chaos. You're lost. You're not even seen. Tarun, what are you doing?
Nice. Where is our overlord?
He's on the landing. He got just hit big time with.
Am I able to reach the overlord?
I'd say so. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to run up to the overlord, and I'm going to smack him with my hammer.
Okay.
Metal.
Let's go.
That's what he gets for calling poop goob.
That's a 16, though.
That misses.
Yeah.
Just misses, and he's like, "Oh,
Damn.
just
Yeah.
dodged out of the way." His attention was like all over the place, but he got out of the way.
All right. With any extra noise, I will try to attract an owl bear to my. Ah!
Oh, that's a genius idea.
He's gonna hit you with his scimitar, misses,
Okay.
and he's gonna hit you with a second attack, misses. Doesn't get you.
Let's go.
And then the goblins. So we got Cassandra and Merc. You're hidden. Cassandra, you're at the entrance of the cave, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So 2 goblins are going to go up to Cassandra. Natural 20.
Mm.
So that's going to be 8 points of damage to you on one attack. And then the second attack.
I am dead.
Okay.
I am
Okay,
dead.
So you're down. So I'll say you got hit simultaneously.
So wait, how does armor work? Because I got 3 points of damage earlier, and my health is 10. So I was at 7.
And you got down 8.
So now you're unconscious.
But what does armor even do if the hits just hit you?
So they don't just. Oh, go ahead.
They don't just hit you. I'm rolling, doing the same
Okay.
exact thing as attack, and if that number meets or succeeds your armor class, then it lands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm dead.
You're not dead. You're unconscious. You're bleeding out right now.
Okay, word.
And then the arrows are going to go after Tarun. Definitely going to get hit with one set of arrows.
Okay.
Not one set, just one arrow.
The entire set.
The whole quiver.
8 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
And then another arrow misses.
Not looking good.
And
Start coughing.
yeah, that is now Cassandra's turn. Make a death save.
Is that a D20?
D20, and you're not adding anything to it.
All right.
You got this. Plus
This
7.
is where you want a natural 20.
I'm kidding. Not plus 15.
That's not.
I lose that saving throw. I got
What would
3.
you get? You got a
A
3?
3.
Okay, so that's a fail. On your sheet, you'll see death saving throws, and you'll see little bubbles. You'll fill in a little failure. 3 failures is death.
It's always the rogue.
Do you use the whole if you roll a 1, it counts as 2 fails?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how my father-in-law died.
Yeah. I was just thinking.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, another natural 1.
Okay.
And then he did 2 back-to-back ones trying to pick a lock. I'm like, that lock is busted, bub. And you lost a lock pick. All right. And then Goob is going to hit another natural 20.
Fuck yes, good.
Let's go, Goob.
He's going to go after that one goblin that, he kills one of the archers. And there's now 3 goblins left with the boss of 4 total.
Way to go, poop.
Merc, what are you doing?
Okay. I don't I don't even know if this would be a wasted turn or not. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Into the cave where all the goblins and stuff are, and I'm going to just make the same. You know the distress noise that we heard the little owlbear cub making when it was in. Not when it was like when it was like it was trapped and freaking out. I'm just making that noise as loud as I possibly can inside that cave where all the goblins are, because I'm hoping that our owlbear buddy is still around.
So you're making it project from the entrance of.
I'm making it project from where the goblins are currently.
In the cave that you're in right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do just a quick just roll. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I get it. I figure this is
Okay. So
I'm either summoning a badass or
that echo in the midst of this chaos it's gonna shock these goblins. They're all fighting. It's all crazy. They a couple of guys are falling down. Their boss is not looking good. So right now they're shook.
Shooketh.
But that's your action. Are you doing anything else?
That's my action. Okay. How far is Cassandra from me?
You don't. Oh wait, you're not hidden, are you? You're at the entrance, so I'd say like 30 feet.
Shit. I guess I'm going to start creeping a little bit towards Cassandra as best I can while trying to stay hidden, though.
Do you have a bonus action hide?
Yeah.
You could try that.
Yeah.
Is it a goblin?
I mean, you're kind of. I would say it's hard to fight, right, or hide, because unless you want to hide behind Tarun, that's the only option I'll give you.
Tarun's a big guy.
Tarun's a
I'm
big
a little
guy,
goblin,
and you're a goblin. So that's kind of the grace I'll give, because
I can't. Yeah, no. Merc's not the sort of person to leave someone injured, even if they are really, really weird.
Some okie dude. Yeah, everyone. The players are in a cave right now, and they're fighting a bunch of goblins. There's an owlbear on the other side of the complex that
we saved.
Havoc.
A
lot of chaos.
No big deal.
And I rolled a 5.
Okay, so yeah, you're not hit. I mean, it's
no, and I have 6 hit points. This is I don't know that I'm not hidden though, so this is.
You don't know. I mean, it's just you're trying to hide behind the size of Tarun right now, and with that, Tarun, what are you doing?
I'm going to take another swing at our boss.
Okay, he's not looking too hot.
Yeah, I'm like I think it's time.
Hey, let's make a deal here. How about this? Huh? I see you lifting that weapon up there.
19.
Huh?
I said, hey, boss man. I said 19.
Okay. All right. That's not looking good. Go ahead and roll to attack or roll damage.
That is 10 HP.
How do you kill him?
As he's talking, I want to take his head. I want to take my hammer. I want to perch it in the ground. I want to take his head and I want to smash it on the top of the hammer as much as I can.
And it just flattens like a cartoon character, and it's just smeared of you got an eye here and a mouth there, and it's kind of like a Van Gogh painting.
And with my bonus action, I will smile.
He can't see the smile because he's dead. So.
And that is my turn.
I want to make a deal. And that is your turn.
With my movement, though, is there a position in which I can move into? How far away am I from?
You're on the landing.
Cassandra.
You can jump down. Cassandra's still at the entrance. So
do I know that Cassandra's down? Okay. If I know,
you kind of look around and you see. Yeah.
If I know that and there's no goblins in my immediate vicinity, I want to work my way toward Cassandra.
Okay.
Obviously.
You won't be able to get to her.
Yeah.
You can get to her right now, but you'll take an opportunity attack or two.
Whatever way I can.
One opportunity attack if you go down the middle to get to her, or you can avoid and jump around.
I will avoid and jump around.
So you're not with her yet, but you can get there next turn.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 3 boys left. I'd say they're like, whoa, 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 hey, oh, and they're all over the place. I'm gonna say they're gonna all try to dip and just shoot arrows at. They all miss. Natural 1 or a 4. They're just zipping arrows on their way out, and they're jumping over Cassandra's dead body.
Right on.
And we're out of combat at this point, as you hear the echoes of their pitter patters and screams down the cave hallway.
In that case, I immediately turn off the screaming owlbear baby noises.
Yeah.
I will put my last 2 points of lay on hands of health into Cassandra.
Okay. Cassandra, you are unconscious, and this warm light and just feeling like it's summer vacation. You smell flowers, you smell just that summer breeze, and you awake to the flickering campfire, and you see Tarun's beautiful Keanu Reeves.
I'm back.
Did we get him? Did we get him?
And you
Yeah,
look
we
at
got
the
him.
chaos, and you see Goob, who's they're running. They may go get Clog right now.
I thought that was
Was that not Clog?
No, that was Yemik.
Yemek? We killed a guy named Yemek?
Oh, I feel bad about that.
Oh,
What is
no.
Clog then?
Clog's a bugbear.
Oh,
What the hell is a bugbear?
They're like I don't know math, but they're big. Bigger
We got
than
owlbears,
you.
we got
He
bugbears.
faces Tarun. Now, yeah, he's bigger than you.
Oh, nice.
I'm out of spells. We need I
Well,
need to sit and
we
read my
need to
book.
go-
if
we
want
need
be
to-
able magic.
You also see on the landing the young, just
We need to
briefly
save.
conscious voice, the groans of Sildar Hallwinter, the
Oh,
human
yeah, that guy.
gray-haired man. He's got chainmail. He's got an empty scabbard. He's got wounds, and he does not look good. He's like, help me.
Yeah, we'll go untie him.
Wait, what happened to the owlbear and everything? Like, I'm just trying to form a mental
You-
picture.
The moment that thought pops in your head, you hear the echoing screams of the owl bear echoing through the complex, through this cave system.
Tearing
Is it just
up.
on a rampage?
Still on a rampage.
We will
Hell yeah.
go. I want to go up to the human
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sildar.
Solar.
I'm going to grab
I don't
a
wanna-
goblin scimitar and bring that with.
Yeah, I want to untie him, and then I want to find our door friend.
Oh, what's my
Where's-
health
where
at,
is
by
he?
the way?
Your
Sorry,
health
maybe
is at
two.
2, I think.
Yeah, I give
Okay.
you 2. Might be wise to take a health potion, but I also have to take one. So,
Cheers.
cheer. Yeah, we'll do that, and I'll actually take a health potion. Why not?
You get 10 hit points.
Sweet.
But if it goes over your max, then you're just at max hit points.
Max. Yeah, makes sense.
Sweet. Awesome.
Sildar
yeah.
kind of gathers himself up. I thought I was not going to make it.
Well, don't worry. I'm here to save you.
Who are you?
Yes, you are.
What
I'm
do you mean?
Tarun.
We met him. At the
I
pub.
already-
Sildar Hallwinter, I met you a few nights ago in the Quiet Owl Tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Remember where
I'd
you were
like-
trying to run to work at?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to tender my resignation.
All right. Well,
She's found bigger things, bigger and better things.
bigger and better things. Well, I have no idea where Gundren went. I believe they wanted to take him elsewhere.
We need
Okay.
a map. Oh, I want to go to the overseer's body and I want to search it.
Ooh, good point.
I'm going to give Sildar that goblin sword that I took.
So you get 21 copper pieces, Tarun.
Okay.
And you get 3 golden teeth that are each worth
Nice.
10 gold pieces, and you get a potion of healing.
Damn,
Let's
that's pretty good.
go.
Sweet.
Potion of
I'm just
healing.
gonna turn to
Done.
Cassandra and just. So what's the deal now? Are you sticking with us? Are you gonna go back out there?
Who
Are
are
you
you
gonna
asking?
go out there and get abducted and come back, and we're gonna have to rescue
Are you
you
asking-
like this
Sildar?
guy?
Oh, Cassandra.
Yeah, I'm saying this to Cassandra, but I'm pointing it when I say, and we're gonna have to come back and rescue like this guy. That's when I like at this guy. Like, what's the plan?
I guess I'm chilling with you guys for now, but I want to know where my owlbear went.
Well,
I
yeah,
gave
well-
you my owlbear, Tarun.
Yeah, but we had to. It was for the greater good. It got it to its mom.
So
Don't you
the
want to be
second I
reunited with its mom?
separated from y'all, you gave it to its mother and then had the mother charge in to attack goblins.
Well, I didn't make the mother do that. She kind of just went for it.
That was entirely her choice.
I did ask her though.
So you're saying you released that owlbear,
100%.
Yeah.
lovely, and it didn't rip you to shreds.
Well, no, I saved its baby.
You're quite lucky.
That was what I thought, though.
Thank the gods.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do not
Yes.
want to be in the face of an owlbear, especially a mother.
Yeah,
So
I guess
what
it's
exactly
stupidity,
happened to
mostly.
you?
We were abducted. We were ambushed on the road, and we were pulled into this cave. And well, I was going to be fed to the goblins, and I think they took Gundren elsewhere. They kept saying something of a Cragmaw hideout, Cragmaw Castle,
It's a separate.
which I have
place.
no idea where that is. But
Does
Do you think
Goob
we
know
can find the
anything?
map?
Goob. Sorry, Poop. Do you know anything about this place?
and he's looting his dead goblins,
That's
bodies.
nice.
He's had a hell of a turn up. That was pretty quick. Went from should I betray them to robbing their corpses, but
He's the man.
They made fun of me.
Yeah, he's the man.
valid.
They didn't like me.
Valid.
Yeah, we won't do that, Goop. Not us.
Never Poop.
I was just me and my friends. Are you gonna call me poop?
I'm not going to call you poop ever.
No.
Not once.
I would never Goob.
Cassandra might.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'll hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
Huh?
you can hang out with us.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
cool.
find me. You don't hurt.
You're the first goblin I've had a conversation with.
You're the first
Yeah,
goblin that doesn't speak goblin.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was
yeah,
a
that
normal
happened.
thing. That in my defense. Thank you, Goop.
No, I mean, I was similar situation to this guy. Actually, I was abducted. I got all my tribe was killed, and I got abducted. So, like, I didn't grow up around goblins.
Me too.
Oh wow,
No, who
But I was
abducted
abducted by,
you?
very
How did that-
sinister.
and then you see Sildar just kind of impatient. All right.
We just perpetuated that.
How
whole
about we-
situation.
How about we head to Fandolin? If you
Yes.
escort me, I don't think I can make it on my own on the road here, but we go together
That's a good move.
and we can talk this
Um,
over. Not in this cave here because I don't know what else is in there.
Good point.
And they took
Yeah,
my gear.
okay.
They took all my stuff. And
Mhm.
how about we head to town?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Should we search the cave, or do we not have time? What do you think, Sildar?
I'm down to search for cave.
If we're quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
be
do a
quick.
quick,
Fight
do
any
a
more
quick
goblins.
frisk.
Wait, what about the goblins bringing the big bugbear or whatever? Shouldn't we like get out of here?
Yeah, they might have to travel far. Let's do
Fair
a
enough.
quick search and then dip.
You guys do a quick little search.
Mhm.
You climb down where the bridge was broken. Climb down there, climb back up. Making your way into this on the other side of the cave complex and into this other cavern that is lit by a campfire, which has been snuffed out, stomped on. You see the prints of this giant mama bear, but it's just carnage. You see ripped up goblins,
Heck
weapons strewn about, bits of leather, bits of fabric. You see an ear there, a head there, a limb there.
Nice.
And lying in this cavern there's got one torchlight just flickering barely. You see this ripped open, hulking, furry beast just lying dead. And you see this massive, crude-looking morning star made of wood and steel lying about. And then on the other side, you see tons of barrels and crates of provisions. And then you also see a stone throne. And next to that throne, you see a chest, wooden chest. No sight of the owlbear or anything. It looks like she cleaned house and
Killed the bugbear.
Hey, Goob.
yeah.
Goob. What's the how is that chest locked?
I don't know.
Go find out, maybe.
I never get in it. You want me to open it? All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go find out what's in the chest.
Can I keep what's
You
in
open
there?
it.
Huh? Can I keep what's in there? And he opens it up.
Maybe.
Nothing happens.
Anything in there?
Oh, and he just starts kind of putting things in his.
All right, hey, go, slow down. Let's sift through it. You know, we're all a team now, right? So let's.
Yeah, we're a team. How about I hold the stuff?
All right. Well, what is the stuff though? Like, show us the stuff, and then sure, you can.
What stuff are we talking about?
I don't know what this is, and it looks like a health potion. He kind of pops it open, and it's like
No, don't.
No.
drink it.
I need
blow it.
I need that. Yeah.
All right,
Immediately.
let me tell you what's in this. Kind of like a Elden Ring kind of
Let's go.
little pop up here. All right, here we go. You get look at my notes here.
The world.
You also see 2 dead wolves.
Oh. Damn, that owlbear tore it up.
Yeah, let me tell you.
That was epic.
Owlbear MVP.
I'm very glad that we had that happen.
That's very
Agreed.
fortunate.
Are you kidding me? Treasure below. Where? Come on. I already know what's in here. Where is it? Okay, whatever. 2 healing potions.
I'll take one, Cassandra. You take one.
Word.
Genuinely concerned. There's like a little jade statuette of a frog, and there's about 300 copper, 60 silver, and 50 gold pieces.
Okay, Goop.
Sprawled
Goop.
in. And he's
The
just kind of
copper and the silver is
that all
worth
in
more than the gold. We'll
copper
take the health potion.
I find that hard to believe. I don't know
Well,
math.
there's more of it.
Read, but
There's
if
more
it's
of it.
shiny, if it's shiny, I
Yeah,
How much-
there's more
wait,
of
how
it.
much-
We should hold on to the
How
gold.
much silver was that?
so we got
60, I think you said.
60 silver,
50 gold, 300 copper.
300 copper.
Gold.
Oh, you put it in there.
And then I said 50. And
Yeah,
then
50 gold.
2 potions of healing. We got to,
And
the
most
chat,
important thing-
not many people have been watching. So we got to make the chat kind of pop. Oh my gosh.
That's our.
Thomas R. Howell, 60 silver. Thanks, man. 300 copper. Wow.
Ooh, thanks, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
50 gold.
50 gold.
50
That's-
gold pieces?
Epic.
Jade frog statue?
What a donation.
Yay.
The Jade Frog statue.
What?
That's wild.
2 healing potions?
That's crazy. All right. We'll steal to the healing potions. Tarun and Cassandra will have 1 each.
Word.
Or actually, Merc, you take the other because you just popped one, right?
Oh, you just
And I-
popped one?
Well, the
Yeah,
one
he
that
popped.
the one that Goob had in his hand, I just
So did it have 3 total before?
No, it's just 1 then.
Okay. Well, Torun, you can cast Healing Hands, and I have already almost died since entering here, so I think I should take that healing
You
potion.
can take a short rest, but
That's
whether
a
you're
great
going to do
idea.
that here, that's up to you.
Yeah.
We're all healed up. I think we're fine on resting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
think we should-
Merc needs spells. But yeah, we should get out of here. We should. Well, I mean, the
Yeah, we should-
bugbear's
we should-
dead, so we're not necessarily in a rush.
The
Yeah.
bugbear's not dead.
I mean,
Bugbear's dead.
Is
what's
what
that
was?
furry thing?
Oh, is
over
it?
There?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Good
Yeah,
Owlbear.
Owlbear.
Owlbear
absolutely
took care of
destroyed.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, maybe we should go back to the road and get the ox cart, load that up with the stuff, and then take that.
Right. The oxes are just chilling in the road.
I mean, they're attached to a cart. Where are they going to go?
Yeah, it's a good point. We probably should have tied them up
Cassandra
first.
couldn't get on the turn.
All right, yeah. Let's go back to the cart. Hey, Sildar, we're gonna head back to town. You said you don't want to just go because we got to find.
David, yes, you can absolutely get a sneak peek. I'll tell you right now. It's going to be The Body by Stephen King. Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. And then what's that one book? I always keep
Mercy, Tears of the Fallen by Chance Dillon. That's the next one.
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to do all the summer feeling
Yeah.
reads. The Great Gatsby.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so you guys make your way out of the cave through the carnage, and along your way out through the forest, you hear the baby cub with the mama bear, and they're kind of nuzzling, and the mama bear looks at you with that kind of longing appreciation and leads her cub elsewhere.
I give her the
I
middle
salute.
finger for taking the cub. Cassandra's just giving him the.
She might help us later.
Kind of like Resident Evil 4 with that one wolf, if you're familiar. So you guys, thankfully, make your way back to the cart, and it is definitely nighttime at this point. The owls and the creatures of the night are stirring, and you make your way to the trail. Pop up your little lantern on the canvas, and you make your way out up the road.
Sweet.
And I'm going to say make a Constitution saving throw, as you guys are going to have to ride deep into the night to get to town.
11.
7.
I'll cast light.
9.
Okay. And then what did you get, Tarun?
11.
Okay, you're good. You two get a level of exhaustion, and because it's never
out.
I'm using
that.
the new rules because the exhaustion is so much easier with the new rules. Basically, you your rolls, any roll is reduced by 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
Whether
that owl bear in me.
Roll check, attack roll, whatever. But and you'll lose that level of exhaustion when you take a long rest. So bit by bit, you make your way out on the trail. Are you guys talking about anything? Enjoying the quiet evening?
I'm
Maybe
reading
Cassandra.
my damn book in the back of that cart and doing arcane recovery because I want a spell slot.
Deal.
Cassandra, why do you want to talk about your future?
I
What do you think you're going to study?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just a former thief, former owlbear mother with no prospects. I guess I'll go where you guys lead me until my next calling comes to me. I guess I'm a failed zoologist as well. So
Yeah, I mean, the job that we were going to take literally yielded I have 30 gold in my pocket from 3 gold teeth. You have a gold tooth that you haven't gained back to. By the way, you should probably give that back to.
I don't do it for the money. I need a purpose, Torun.
No, I know, but
I
you
mean
gotta
that
invest
shows.
the money and maybe make something, and then you can do whatever you want. Buy a bar.
I'd probably need a partner to buy a bar. Would you be down?
Yeah, I could consider that. Sure.
Don't tell Merc. I got a little confused. I'm kind of anti-goblin right now.
Right.
Well,
Merc
how to
is
feel about him.
Same.
Speaking of which, is Goop with us?
Yeah.
Goop is with us. Yeah.
And so is Sildar Hallwinter. He's in the back of the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we need to find our
either.
dwarven friend, or we just open a bar. I don't think we have enough gold to do that, but we can open a stand.
We could put a dent in it.
Yeah. Open a drinking stand where we
I'm
make our own
maxing
beer.
12. Yes, this is session 1, but it's kind of a one shot, but it could be a mini campaign. We'll see.
Yeah.
See how we're feeling.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Yeah.
guys,
I'm
it's got a
feeling
little
pretty
goblin guy with you.
loosey-goosey.
I like it. So you guys talk into the night and travel through the night. Cassandra, you're driving the wagon, and your eyes are getting
wagon.
My eye. One
Oh,
eye.
your eye. My bad. Your eye is
eye.
getting heavy. Mark, you are dozing on and off in between your reading. Rune, you're chilling.
Got that owl bear in me.
Mark, wake up, Mark. We got to keep each other awake.
And through
You
through the
started
night,
talking.
you guys follow the rutted track emerging from the wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Fandolin. This is a town that consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some are built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars. There's newer shops, newer houses here and there.
Basically where I live. English countryside. We're there, boys.
Exactly. And it shows that this town used to be larger, and it's gone from ruins to rebuilding, ruins to rebuilding.
Okay.
The track widens into a muddy main street. It climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside that overlooks the town. You see it's dead. There's some torchlights here and there. Over the hills and mountains, you do see the beacon of the morning sun slowly greet you. And as you make your way to Barthen's Provisions, you see townsfolk ever so slightly wake up, start their daily routine. And, of course, Barthen's Provisions is closed, but you guys pop out and, park the wagon. And the door kind of opens and, oh, hey, how you doing? You see this burly man in some overalls, kind of balding at the top. There must be that supply that Gundren was talking about. I haven't seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine. You can just pay us for the cargo.
That's what I'm here for. So he pops
Great.
you pops 10 gold pieces. That's what Gundren told me to do.
That's it? That's all you've got? 10 gold pieces?
I don't make up the rules. Hey, Gundren and his brothers, they're lovely folk. You're in good hands working with them, but I don't know where he
Are
went.
his brothers somewhere here in this town village thing?
No, they're out doing something. They've been up in the hills, the foothills of the mountains.
Which hills? Foothills of mountains. Awesome, thank you.
All right. Well, hey, thank you. I'll take care of all this. But hey, if you want a room, you guys look haggard and tired.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Besides
Stonehill Inn.
Yes.
they are. Yeah, I could use the rest though.
Yeah, so you make your way to the Stonehill Inn. It's at the center of town. It's your typical looking medieval tavern. With a slice of Western,
Love it.
You know,
I got that from the accent.
the
Hey,
Batwing doors.
Yeah.
Goop, we're gonna get you a shower. All right.
Yeah, I've never had a shower before.
Well,
It's great.
I'm not
You
going to
can
show you
even-
how. But-
Yeah, it's fine.
Merc
you
will
can
show
even,
you.
Yeah, you can even use some of my soap.
Yeah, you guys can. He'll show you.
So-
Literally, just watch Merc, and then you can do it yourself.
I mean, don't like watch me.
No,
Watch
you
me, but,
should, though. You
No,
should.
you
really
should. You should.
So you
I may
remain
need to
comfortable?
watch as well to really let it sink in.
Yeah, just so we need to learn.
Yeah,
We
let's
all
watch.
watch Mark.
Sildar.
take a shower.
But I just, as soon as we get into the inn, just like I need a room with a hefty lock.
And I need the key.
We need 3 cuck chairs.
Oh, I pulled something.
3 of the cuck chairs. We're all gonna watch him shower.
Outside of the room.
Mark's just like ah.
The common room is empty-ish. There's like a handful of commoners, maybe like 1 or 2. You know, you got old Bill who's just like gray, and he's got yellow in his beard, and he's just
Classic old Bill.
sitting at the end of the bar, just like
Peeing.
sleeping. You've got a couple other guys in the corner playing cards.
Oh,
And playing
can
all
I go? Can I go over to the guys playing cards and
real quick.
oh,
I'm just doing a point of order. Sildar, drinks are on me, meals are on me, rooms are on me.
Perfect.
Looks about any hands 50 gold pieces. Here's 50 gold pieces to split amongst yourselves. I really appreciate the escort. Why don't we get some rest, get a bath, and
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. But
you do what you want.
So-
but all I'm
Very
going
rebel.
to say
She's
is
a rebel.
I would very much not like to end here. I would like to try to find Gundren,
Mhm.
and I'm willing to. We could discuss things further,
Certainly.
maybe over a meal. But I'm gonna go get a room, and so he tells the barkeep,
Right.
you know, that rooms are on me and whatnot. So you guys are kind of free to do what you want.
Heck yeah.
I follow Merc to go check out the card table.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to go to bed
okay, Tarun, and
and make sure Goop gets set up to
yeah,
shower.
you set up Goob, and
Pervert.
I'm not going to watch. Just like figure it out.
and yeah, you see these 2 dudes. They're in leathers, and they've got kind of bits of red clothing, and you know, some daggers.
Are they a gang?
They look, you know, as the dark corner, as you get closer, you see the flicker of the warm torchlight and the warm morning sun kind of coming into the windows. Yeah, they look pretty scarred.
Mm.
Affiliated.
I'm gonna take
You
out
want to play a game of cards, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
maybe not with your deck. Kind of
That's
look a
not
bit.
how you don't just approach 2 gentlemen playing cards and you're making rules. You play by our rules, huh?
Okay, what's your rules?
I'm down.
All right. Here we go. It's called 3 Dragon Ante. You get 3 cards,
Uh-huh.
and whoever's got the higher hand
Uh-huh.
wins the pot.
How's the pot looking right now?
Place our bet. Well, we haven't started.
Okay.
We got a deal in. 10 gold pieces to get in.
I put a tooth on the table. The gold tooth.
Picks it up. Flicks it in the pool. And they're putting a mixture of silvers and coppers and a couple gold pieces to kind of meet that.
Yeah, screw it. I put in 10 gold.
Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to have a D4, a D6,
Okay.
and a D8. And you're going to roll your D4. That's going to be your first card.
Okay.
and then you decide if you want to put in. Well, don't tell anyone. What you do.
Oh,
My bad. I'm so sorry.
I got a 7 on my D4.
And then you will decide how much you want to put in. These guys are going to put in. One dude kind of sets the thing. He's going to put in 2 gold. So if you want to match that, you can, or you fold.
Okay.
I just match.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna match it as well.
Chance, can you keep track of what's in the pot?
Okay, what do we start with?
So right now it's we got 4 people. It's going to be 40 gold, and then now 8 gold.
Oh, so 8 gold's the next.
So 40, yeah, 8 gold is next, and then next you are going to roll your D6.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be your second card that's dealt.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you don't tell me what you got. The guy, he's going to put in 5 gold.
Mm. I meet his 5 gold and I ask him if he's seen any dwarves lately.
Dwarves, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen a few. I mean, this is a mining town. We got some caves over there, yeah. There's plenty of dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
You're
10
new.
gold then.
I haven't seen you around here. Where are you guys from? And a little goblin? Rarely see you.
Me or the other one?
There were 2 goblins.
Yeah, there's
I didn't see him. All right.
yeah, he's sneakier than me.
That's interesting.
Poops upstairs showering, Merc.
All right. And then,
He needs it.
so also one guy's going to fold. But the other guy that set the bet, he comes in.
Yeah, I'm in as well.
This guy's gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we on to the next?
And
dice?
now you will get to decide. Oh, we're on the 8, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
So roll that. He's staying after that third card was dealt, and he's gonna stay, but you guys have the option to raise. And
I'm
also
gonna raise.
keep the number that you got for each of those dice.
mm-hmm.
And basically the total of those 3 dice, whoever has
Yep.
the higher wins the pot.
Yep.
Mm.
I'll stay.
Can I just ask, how obvious would it be? Because how obvious would it be?
You can do a
if
sleight of
I-
hand check if you want to.
Oh no, not cheating. How obvious would it be if I was to cast message to Cassandra? Because all I've got is point. All it says for me is you point your finger towards the creature within range, so I could potentially point at Cassandra while whispering my message.
I would do a sleight of hand or an arcana.
Okay, awesome. I'll go with sleight of
Maybe
hand.
maybe
if
I'd
that's
say
cool.
deception, sleight of hand. Yeah, sleight of hand or deception.
Okay, well, luckily my background gives me pretty good sleight of hand.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going with sleight of hand. Okay, sweet. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Naughty.
Okay, I'm literally just so Cassandra, you get my voice in your head. Let's go. I've got a 1, a 5, and a 5. How are you looking? And you can reply to this.
I am looking at a 4, a 6, and a 1.
Real quick before you say that, make a deception check,
Me?
or Cassandra?
Cassandra, because she's also replying to you, and she's got to be sneaky about it.
I get a 3 total.
Whoa! What are you doing, huh? What are you talking, huh? What are you saying, huh? Are you cheating? You doing a little something?
I punched him in the face.
Oh, you don't. Why did you have to call her a cheat? What's wrong with you?
I have anxiety.
Real quick.
I have
Roll initiative.
anxiety. I
By
got
the way,
scared.
I forgot. You guys have a level of exhaustion. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
You guys are supposed to be subtracting 2 on each of those. So keep
Well,
that.
to be
in mind.
fair, that still left me at an 18.
Okay, so we're doing a little combat here.
Oh, we are. Oh shit!
You don't
Okay,
have
well, I
me
mean,
or Goob
Well,
I am
we-
getting recovery.
I say,
or
I can
Sildar.
magic missile this guy in the teeth.
wait. Right now we have just done fisticuffs. The second we start doing spells is when this goes from misdemeanor to deathly altercation.
Goes up to 4 stars on GTA.
Yeah,
I'm
let's just
saying, like,
beat his
there's
ass
the
and
fuck around
go to
then there's
bed.
find out.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Like, I'm 3 foot tall and have a level of exhaustion. I'm not exactly built for fighting.
I'm
Don't
not
worry.
there, nor is
Yeah.
Goob.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you guys get?
Oh, what for initiative?
Yep.
I didn't
got
even
a-
roll. Oh, shit.
He gets
I
punched
got a
in the
1.
face. He's going to react to your punch.
I got a 5.
But 4 technically, but
Your
I
gosh.
rolled a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
I am,
Okay.
however, going to have to leave soon.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's
'Cause it's 11:15 at night here.
let's actually just roll with it. You punch. So why don't you roll for attack and add your attack modifier, add your strength to the roll.
Okay.
Fuck.
My strength is.
And then Merc, what are you doing?
Can I make my decision once I see how the punch goes?
Yeah.
I got a
Okay.
17.
-2 because of
15.
your exhaustion.
Right. So
You just
15.
miss. You just
Oh.
miss your ducks. Merc, what are you doing?
Oh, man.
They all step up from the table. The coins kind of scatter. Some are falling off the table. The drink spills. And
Throwing money away.
they're trying to get their daggers out real quickly.
Okay, fuck it. Jesus Christ. I cast Chromatic Orb as a held action
Okay.
and want to shout, okay, this ends or everyone here fucking dies.
Okay.
Baller.
Make an intimidation check.
1.
5.
Okay. So
My
you
voice
smell
cracked when I said
alcohol. You smell alcohol on their breath, and you get the sense that they're too, drunk to really feel
Take in the
intimidated by
fact that
anything.
there's a.
So
orb
right
of
now
death.
they're going to roll disadvantage.
Oh, I just realized that my intimidation roll, I still have the -2 to that roll as well. So that was actually a big
A
old
3?
No, that would have been I rolled a 4. Yes, sorry, yeah, it would have been a 3. That would have been even lower.
Okay. That's fine. They're not intimidated by it. They try to get their daggers out. One drops the dagger and another misses you, Cassandra.
Yes.
And now, Cassandra, what are you going to do right now?
I mean, someone's getting Chromatic Orb.
The nearest one, I go for a second decking. The double decker. I try to hit him again. Double decker Carl's Jr.
And then Merc, go right ahead. What are you doing?
Classic.
Say again, sorry?
Merc, what are you doing? We're kind of doing this all simultaneously for time.
Oh, I see. Sorry, yeah. The second I see someone pull a dagger, I cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Okay. All right.
I held the action. The action's going.
Roll to attack. Make sure to -2, Cassandra.
I rolled a 4 on the punch. So
You miss
You're an
and
ace roll.
dodges out of the way, and you just kind of,
That's 15.
cool. Misses.
Damn.
Yeah, these guys are burly and
Bonus action, disengage and run.
okay, cool. Cassandra, or I'm gonna try to swipe at you. So natural 20 to a 1 misses. 19 to a 9 misses. So both their attacks are kind of missing. This guy's trying to throw a dagger at you, Merc, as you're running, and it just
I take it. So
gets stuck in the wall.
it hasn't been 8 hours since we entered the cave yet, though.
I mean, it had to have been. It was some
A
time.
while for the journey. Yeah, I'm just
But
wondering if I still have mage armor.
Oh, I'd say that would be worn off at this point.
Okay, yeah. 13 AC and 10 health. I'm going to be a lot less.
But they're rolling a disadvantage because they're poisoned. So
Oh yeah, because they're drunk. Yeah, that
and
makes-
I start screaming Torun's name, screaming his name at All bets are Tarun. I start screaming his name. I start screaming for Goob. I get his name right a couple of times, and I also call him Poop at least once.
Tarun, you hear this? You hear this commotion? What are you doing?
Right. Well, should I do what Cassandra did earlier?
And just stay in the back?
Jumps out the
Completely
window.
Ignore.
Stay in the washroom with Goob?
No, I will. I don't know if I mean, this all happened as I made it upstairs. It sounds like, based on the time.
Yeah, but I mean,
Are you still?
kind of
Are you
doing
watching Goob shower? Or
No. I don't think I've been able to doff any of my gear. Is what I'm saying. With the time that kind of after showing
okay.
Goob the joint.
No, you
Say
still have stuff
I'll
on.
say to Goob, like, stay here, and I'll begrudgingly walk down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, they
I'll
see
use
you.
I guess I'll use my action to dash.
Yeah, they see
Can I
you
just-
come down.
Can I just quickly ask? Like, obviously, I've turned around and booked it after doing my failed chromatic orb, but like, did the chromatic orb just like ice up one of the walls or something?
It definitely like just ripped into one of the chairs and messed with the little stage where a bard would perform and the wall. What painting was left of maybe the history of the town hundreds of years ago before the orcs attacked. Yeah, that's gone.
I'm glad Sildar said he was paying for our rooms.
And
I know, yeah.
His tab, right?
He's probably going to pretend he doesn't know us at this point.
are you running toward the stairs to go up to the rooms?
I don't know if there's that much thought. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm just bolting.
You
I'm just full.
bump
I'm
into
full
Tarun,
for
maybe.
run.
And whose turn? So Tarun, and then I'll just go ahead. Cassandra, what are you doing?
I'll say what's going on here, but
I tell them that we have 50 gold to no. 20 silver to stop this altercation.
Hey, you are cheating on the cards. I'm gonna get you.
You get the whole pot plus our 20 silver plus a gold tooth.
no, they don't get the pot. It's shut up.
No, they get the pot.
Punch me,
I say, hey, what's going on?
huh? And they kind of
What
drunkenly like
is happening?
Oh, you guys come in this town.
Right.
Mhm. We did.
And you're messing with the card games, and you're trying to punch me in the face.
Yeah, she's sorry about that.
You don't know who you're messing with. We're the Red
Shh.
Brands.
Okay, yeah.
We're
The red brand. All right. So what we'll do is we'll buy you a drink, another one,
Yeah, okay. All
and
right.
we'll comp your night, your next night at this establishment, and we'll call it a fair morning. We'll buy you some pancakes. Yeah.
You're not bribing us.
I'm not bribing you. I'm
You
paying
pay
you
us.
for the disservice. It's literally what I'm doing.
You pay us.
It's called a service. I'm paying you the service of a night to sleep
Serving me
and
by
a
punching
drink
me in the face.
and pancake. I didn't do that.
You
you
try
know,
to punch
you
me
did.
in the face. You try to
Yeah,
punch
don't
me
you
in the
remember you
face.
tried to
That's why
punch
the
her?
sign-
I retaliated after you got caught cheating.
Do a deception check.
Okay.
The power of gaslighting.
That's like a rogue subclass, the gaslighter.
Yeah.
later.
I got a
Ugh.
six.
Not a happy face.
6.
No, no, you're not lying to me. You're lying to me with the cards. You're doing your hand talk. Like, you guys walk in here. No.
I mean, we can duke it out. You're obviously messed up, or we can just buy you pancakes. All right.
And he just pukes all over Cassandra's boots.
Oh man.
And he falls over.
All right.
And then the other guy's like, all right. And he drags his buddy out. This isn't the last of us, huh? We're
No.
coming for you.
2 seasons.
And drags on the wooden floor, the smear of barf just leaving a trail. The bat
Beautiful.
doors swing out and they're gone.
I will take all of the money on the table.
Okay. However much that was, I think it was.
I got a
48
count of 40
was-
plus 15 plus 8.
Okay, cool. And that's taking away from Merc and Cassandra. So
I
yeah,
keep it. They
Yeah,
owe me.
he solved a problem. He earned that. That's That's completely
Says-
legit.
I'll steal it later.
No, you won't.
Fuck, I wouldn't. He's the guy with the magic hand. You don't want to be,
Yeah, you want me to heal
Um,
you?
So with that,
Yep.
with that for brevity, you guys go to your rooms. You get a long rest, and that's where we'll end the session.
All right.
And Will, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for the late live stream. I know
It's
it
fine.
didn't. Sure, there's a lot
Yeah,
of.
we should do
confusion.
this again. I'm Thursdays
Absolutely,
at that time.
I'm
Thursday,
a-
3
I'm a-
p.m. Eastern is usually pretty good for me.
Same here.
I'm down. I'm
Yeah,
really.
I could definitely do it again. Probably aim to end by 11 next time though, rather than 11:24.
Yes.
But
Next
Yeah.
time,
Hopefully, StreamYard won't be pulling this again.
yes.
and hopefully next time we got Jake as well, and potentially Andrew.
Yeah.
Yes. They could.
They're in the other rooms at the end.
They're in the other
That's-
rooms at the end.
They
Yeah.
are. There we
Do you
go.
want to do something like that? How do you guys want to do that? Well, I guess because we have two concepts that we're playing with, right?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, the one that I've said, I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, if this one's working as like a mini campaign, we can eventually wrap this one up and then either take the same characters over and Thomas can make a character and we can go into my one. Because
Okay, yeah.
I figured my one would be my one would definitely be a higher level than one anyway.
So it'll be
So
a
Okay.
prologue.
probably by the end of this one,
That'd
we've
work
got.
out. By the end of this, will be level 5.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be
We can
perfect.
prologue this.
And then we can have the massive tonal shift of Phandelver, and then just like creepy
Nice.
stuff that I'll drop on you people.
Love it.
So do we want to
Try this
And-
next Thursday?
Yeah. I mean, I for right now, I'm
Potentially?
just letting you know that I could probably do Thursday.
Yeah, Thursdays
will-
at 3.
Yeah, I will have a look. I'm not saying
Yeah, check
yes,
it out.
but I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
Check
Hey,
it out.
we got a group chat. We'll be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be good.
and
It'll
so
be
my
good.
rule would be for this little thing because there's a. What do we want to end the stream here? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can't, so people don't get these.
Hey,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
No, the
Thank
full
you for
D&D
watching.
experience.
Sorry
Yeah.
for everything. But just so you know, we're gonna do some D&D a little on this channel. But we'll
Bye,
do both.
guys.
All right.
Thank you.